Morning everybody, and welcome to London Luton Airport. Hope you're all keeping well. A nice crisp morning everybody, and welcome to 07s are in use today here at Luton. First time I've had 07s here at Luton, never used them before. Every time we've been here at Luton, we've always had the 25. Morning, saying hi to Gail. Morning, what pass? And the sun is out. Morning, Mark. The sun is out. It's absolutely gorgeous sunrise this morning. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have a busy couple of hours lined up. We have lots and lots of action lined up with loads of Wizzairs coming in, Ryanair's and EasyJets going out, and hopefully lots of Bizjets too. Saying hi to Mark and hi Gail. Thanks so much to the stars, Gail. Tussy Games fans. Hi Aviation Action. Good morning to you. So, I hope you're all keeping well for this early morning stream. And Ash Watts, you're up early. No, I haven't gone to bed yet. Not up early. It's I haven't gone to bed yet. And morning, Tony from Perth, Australia. I walked past, loving your stream. Thank you very much. So the first departure we have is Ryanair, and it is off to Vilnius. And then after that, we have an EasyJet that's off to Marrakesh. And then after that, we have a Wizz Air off to Ventura. And then after that, we have another one off to Riga. So we have 4 getting ready for departure. But we'll keep on the Wizz Air for a moment till the Ryanair gets down to the threshold. And joining us on moderating, we will be having Shirley very shortly, and at some point Lightweight Lee may be joining us. If not, it'll be Rachel or one of the other moderators. And Stephen Howe, morning. Not too misty. No, I was looking at the weather forecast and it was predicted to be foggy, wall-to-wall fog this morning, and we have got absolutely beautiful, well, the sun is actually gorgeous, absolutely stunning. It just shows you that the weatherman can get it wrong, and we all know what the weatherman normally does, doesn't he? And for those not in the UK, it's Terran Shut. Yes, it's 3 degrees here this morning. It is bitterly cold, but don't worry about that. We like it cold. One day I'll actually do a live stream when it's nice and warm for us. You can see the sun, the light actually shining on the Wizz as it's taxiing around. It is absolutely stonking. Being an ex-photographer, this would be the kind of time I would be out snapping away like a trooper. Mark saying it's foggy over there in Ipswich, and Gail's just shared into the Luton groups. Thank you very much for that. And Steve's good. Lee, he's got his mattress strapped to his back. Yeah, evening Honda from New Zealand. And Stephen, I'm on Wizz Air at 8:25 Bulgaria. I'll give you a wave later, and we'll make sure we'll get you going out as well. Saying hi to Tony and Luke over there in New Zealand too, and Matthew. And just taxiing down to the threshold. It's doing a backtrack, is the Ryanair. Using 07 today, so they're taxiing down the Bravos. We have the Alphas at 25 end, the Charlies in the middle, and then the Bravos down at the 07 end. So if anybody knows Luton, they'll be actually landing over the airport, not over the airport obviously, over the motorway coming into land, not over Stevenage. They normally land over Stevenage. So what we're going to do, get the first one departing. Now, bear with me. I've not done this end before, so this is going to be the first experience of trying to keep up with these guys going out at this end. So be gentle with me. Ryanair on the roll. And then we also have one on arrival final. First thing in the morning, absolutely glorious. As we pan out, and then we'll come around to the arriving aircraft. Morning, Martin and Phil. Good morning, Phil. Freddie, good morning from Italy. David from Sydney. Alan, an accounts officer. Good morning to you. We have one on arrival now. We'll hold it there for the arriving aircraft for a couple of seconds while I try and catch up the chat. Tony, perfect for a V1 rotate. Yes, definitely. I've been waiting for a while to get these boys coming in this end, so it's makes a change. And for all you early risers, thanks for joining us this morning. Or if you're in another country and it's your bedtime, past your bedtime, thanks for joining us again. This is Wizzair coming in. He's come from Molinis. Do like in the 07 end, definitely. I'll come the spoilers to slow the aircraft down with reverse thrusts. Hi Phil. Bob, good morning Bob. So he'll taxi there off at the Alphas. We have an EasyJet now taxiing down, getting ready for departure. And already the spotters are out. And Matthew's put night shift from Edwards Air Force Base. It's 11:02, just before midnight. I'm a night out. Thanks for joining us from the Edwards Air Force Base. I visited there many years ago. And what we'll do, we'll pan around to the next departure. And Alan's put, he said, peace super. I presume that means it's quite foggy there. I was expecting wall-to-wall fog here this morning. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Pan around to the next one. Morning Donna. Well, we'll just wait here for a couple of seconds while we wait for the next arriving aircraft. And you early birds, eh? Trevor, morning from Auckland. And we're going to pan around now as he approaches. Loving this 07 end. It's fantastic. Bizjet coming in. This is one of the main Bizjet hubs in the UK, as well as Farnborough, a few Fair Oaks, Biggin Hill. Already seeing the heat haze there. Imagine what this would be like in a summer's afternoon. With the reverse thrusts, air brakes up. Well, Shirley's back with us now, moderating. She was off for a little while with COVID. I reckon she was trying to pull a fast one myself. Saying hi to Darren, good morning, from a foggy Heathrow. Well, that's only down the road, that's only about half an hour on a good day, about 4 hours on a bad day. Also an A300 is parked over the back there. I'll just zoom in quickly for you so you can see the back end of it. There he is, DHL. Hopefully we'll get him going out in a little while. And baked SMC Gaming, a plane spotting, nice night for it. Beautiful morning here. Cold, but beautiful. So as you can see, Wizzair at the bottom there. Just turning around on the back track for runway 07. He's off to Ventura. Turns out I am actually subscribed. I did not know that. That's from Matthew. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's always good to know people who subscribe to us. Don't forget, we're free of charge, and everything we do is just for the passion of aviation. Absolutely love it. Lots of Wizzairs coming in and out here. As you can see, got another two ready for departure. Very busy from the time of 6 o'clock in the morning till about 9. And Donna's put the whiz will be over my house very shortly. Andy, good morning. And rolling, you can hear the roll. The engine's spooling up. As I said earlier, first time they've departed and arrived this end. I've always been down when they've been 2-5, so this is a new experience for me as well, trying to get them rotating. Nice indeed. I do like changing the settings to make the experience better for you. It's telling me to put my filter up, so I'm going to put the filter up. It's going to change a little bit. But while we do that, now it's got a bit dark down this end. So fortunately I can't win. I'll change that in instead. Got another one on arrival. I'll hold it just there while he approaches us. Saying hi to Ken from Farnborough. It's thick fog here. And Simon, hi Darren and the crew. Great to see you live stream from Portland, America. You guys probably know about your engines more than me. Matthew are powered by Rolls-Royce. One coming in now is come from Cluj in Romania. You see the heat haze though. Already, even though it's only about 3 degrees, the heat haze on the runway. Last time we were here, we had some sound problems. Hopefully no sound problems this morning. I hope it sounded okay for you guys. The brakes don't sound too good. Maybe need a bit of WD-40 on there, mate. Down on the spoilers. They'll taxi there off at the Alphas. Good morning, Joseph. Another EasyJet taxiing down. We'll pan around. Morning, Sam. Matthew says the F-35's test at Edwards. And Ash said, I was thinking that. Sounds fine to me. That's fantastic. And Tony's put new brake pads. Yes. Next one getting ready for departure is off to Riga, and as he starts rolling we'll pan around to him. Good morning, John J. Right, he's beginning to roll. We'll pan around to him now. For those that know of Luton, we have EasyJet, Ryanair, Wizzair and Bizjets. Blue Air come out of here as well. So Shirley is over there on Facebook now. So at the moment we've got a Panasonic AG CX350 camera we're using. It's telling me we're shooting at 1/500th, and it's asking me when it goes off into the departure, as they lift off and we go into the sun, it's asking me to change the settings to a quarter filter. But when I come back round, it's telling me it's too dark, so I'd rather not put that filter on for you. And Gal has put 2 Wizairs on final shortly after from Sophia. Thank you very much, Sophia. And John Watson, the next generation morning. Oh, nice surprise to wake up to in the morning. Yes, I was expecting to not be able to do a stream because of the weather. And then I looked out the window and went, damn it, it's looking too good out there. Off we go. So the easy taxi now is off to Barcelona. And then another one behind it is off to Nice. So we have one on final and one ready for departure. And we'll pan around, he's now spooling up. Sounding lovely first thing in the morning. So if it was foggy here, we wouldn't even see these things. The ATC did say there was going to be 0.3 miles worth of visibility here this morning. I think they got that a tad wrong. If you're new to us, good morning. Thank you much for joining us. Hi, Gail. Gail now is over on YouTube. And please do share, like and follow us. The more people that follow us and share us, the better. And obviously we would absolutely appreciate that support from you guys. This one coming in, this coming from, as Gail said, Sofia. Probably pronounced that completely wrong. But I've got my thermals on this morning. I've actually got a pair of thermals. Get in. Spoilers up. The reverse thrust comes on. We were at Aria Valley last week with the Hawks, Texans and Jupiter helicopters. So if you joined us for that one, I appreciate your joining us again. Ashley said he's shared us with the Daventry Radar Corridor Spotters group. Thank you for sharing, my friend. And I don't know if you guys are seeing it on Facebook, but at the moment they keep popping up a subscribe thing up on the page. Please do ignore that. If it's up there at the moment, please do ignore that. We are absolutely free of charge. We won't be charging you guys to watch us. There's a glitch in their system and it's saying that you can pay to subscribe to us. You don't need to do that. You really don't. Just enjoy the content. Please do share it. That's all we ask. There is no subscription. I've contacted them and hopefully that'll be removed soon. Martin. Oh no, I was just going to bed. Martin, I'll jump in the crib. There's no F-15s here, just before you ask. Look at the heat haze. And it's only 3 degrees. But as it gets lighter, I will put that filter on. Pan around to the next one. Morning, Les. And up there, I think there's more. You can see loads of Bizjets up the top there. And we'll just leave it there for a couple of seconds while we have another EasyJet taxiing down and backtracking. So we do have someone over there on YouTube now, a moderator. I do believe that is Lee, Lightweight Lee. Right, we'll now pan around. So the settings have told me to change it again. I have changed it this time. It may come across a bit dark, but bear with me. Gonna give this a try to see what it looks like on the departure for you with the filter on. we go. We'll try that. Yes, Ash, you do need to get yourself down to Luton. It's a fantastic place. Another one I want to approach. Morning, Lawrence. And Sam. Yes, I do have 2 daughters. I have 3, funny enough. I have 3 daughters. I have 2 that act like the Cray twins, then I have another one that's older. Right, rolling. Loving the sound. Pan around to the next one. And what's this location? This is, they call it London, but we're actually in Bedfordshire. This is London Luton Airport. There's London Luton, London Stansted, London Southend, London Heathrow, London Gatwick, London Biggin Hill, London Oxford. I think you're getting the picture. But once again, without your support, there would be no Aviation in Action. Thank you for your continued support. That means you're getting up early in the morning, or in some case, people not going to bed. We thank you. So he's taxied off there at the Alphas. I won't even pronounce where he's just come from. It's because I can't pronounce it. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Yeah, my 2 like a good scrap, shall we say. Normally they'd like a good scrap with each other. They don't tend to fight with anybody else. And Nigel flew easy at the weekend into Gatwick. And Sam said this is the first live stream. Well, hopefully you enjoy it enough to pass it around and share us about. Morning, Paul. And morning, Roy. And John has put, I see Gatwick South Terminal's reopened. That's always good news when the places that were closed now open up. It just shows the traffic is getting bigger and better, getting a lot busier. But it's not like Heathrow, it's not constant all the time, so there may be a lull in the traffic. Don't worry, I'll keep you entertained. No singing, no dancing here though, unfortunately. but I've got a couple of graphics to show you. They didn't work last time at Lake Ire Valley, but they do work this time. And I did, Sam's asking, did I suffer a bad back? Yes. I was off work for 2 to 3 weeks with a bad back. Funny enough, I picked a football up in the living room and I was crippled for a good 2 or 3 weeks. I was out of action. Cloudy and raining here in Blackpool from Paul. So while we wait for another departure or arrival, just show you a graphic if it works. So this is Luton Airport. We're runway 07 and we're at the top end of 25. You can see here in 2018 over 16.5 million passengers here at Luton Airport. So it's not a small airport. It just shows you it is busy. Yes, I was in absolute agony with the bad back, but slowly getting there. Martin Devon put no tights today. No, but I got thermal trousers on. I was in Wales last week and went up the mountains, and at that point now I realised that thermal pants were needed. And what camera do we use? It is a Panasonic AEG CX350. And Storm Heng, Darren, the aircraft will be with you soon. Will be with you soon. Just flew over my house in Dunstable. So you're actually over the Dunstable. So when they're using 07s, they fly over, depends on what route they take in, but they may fly over my house and then fly over Dunstable and into Luton. And when obviously they depart to 5, they go out that way over the motorway and they bank left and they go off to Europe, or they bank right and they head off towards Ireland or Scotland. So the next one, getting ready for departure, has not got any NA or any location, destination we're heading to. And then funnily enough, it's just disappeared off the radar. Is it busy earlier morning? Yes. So here at Luton, they have a busy spell here. There are lots of Wizzairs and EasyJets, a few Ryanairs getting in and out as early as possible. Between 6 and 9 or half 9, I think it's one of the busiest spells here at Luton. Yeah, and anyone that suffers a bad back, I feel your pain, because it's absolutely horrible. I tried getting sympathy off the wife. Must be joking. So EasyJet now is rolling. But certainly loving this direction when they depart. He's up nice and early. He was certainly up early there, wasn't he, eh? We'll pan around. Wayne, good morning. It's great to see you streaming. Hope your back is on the mend. Yes, it's slowly on the mend. We did the Valley stream for a couple of hours. We gave it a go. It seemed to be okay. But thanks for asking. And next week we have something special coming up. So make sure, if you are new to us, you've pressed that notification bell button, followed us and everything else. We have a few things lined up next week. and it's something I'm really looking forward to. And Ash has put, I'm an hour and 20 minutes away, so an early morning spotting section is on the cards for the summer. Joys of being self-employed, definitely. And if you do come down, do give us a shout. If our diaries work out well, I'll show you the locations, and I may even treat you to a cup of coffee. Mine, I hope she made you lots of curry. Fun enough, no. Did I have curry? I think I did. I may have done. Right, inbound. Another Wizzair. Little Abby, this is her favourite airline. She loves the colours of Wizz. Wayne has put, are you coming back to Heathrow sometime soon? But they're on 09s at the moment, and there's not really a good location. The location I tend to use at Heathrow for 09s is the Felton Park, where you get the banking out over the trees, etc. And I know a lot of people don't like that location. It's one of my favourite locations as a photographer, but some people don't like the location. So when they're back on 27s, I'll be back to Heathrow. And then people are asking about my military streams. At the moment, we're keeping away from places like Lakenheath and Coningsby. Simple reason is what's going on in the world. We're keeping away from that area. They're frontline aircraft, and you never know what operations they're on. But once that situation calms down, we'll be back there live streaming from those locations. But hopefully, we will be visiting Valley again, maybe RAF Cranwell and RAF Shawbury, bringing you different perspective of the training side of things of the RAF. I missed the big 1970 early hours between 11:30 until 4:30 is busy with cargo going in and out. Yes, and that's where we visit our our East Midlands. We do our East Midlands at night streams. That is one busy stream of cargo aircraft coming in and out of East Midlands. So this arrived earlier on as I was setting up. And then we have an EasyJet that's just getting ready for departure. As soon as it starts rolling, we'll pan around to it. My nearly 3-year-old Brooke loves seeing the planes at a local airfield. That's another place I need to visit. And now the EasyJet is now rolling. Wizzair is now taxiing down for parking, and an EasyJet is now backtracking. So I said, a very busy morning. But yeah, with all the weather forecast, it was humming and ahhing going to Heathrow, coming here this morning. We're here, beautiful sun, as you can see. Not as cold as I thought, it's only 3 degrees. Frostbite's only just kicking in the fingers, so we're not doing too bad. I thought already frostbite would have kicked in by now. Morning, Wendy. So yes, next week we have some fantastic news. We are heading over to Europe. That is next week. Please do press that notification bell button, follow us, share us. If all goes to plan, we will have a fantastic week lined up for you. Wherever you like your military or your civilian, it's absolutely free, and all you have to do is press that thumbs up or whatever you have to do. We do only work on donations, and any money we do get back gets pumped straight back into Aviation Action, 110%. We're just waiting now for the EasyJet to start rolling, but we'll pan around to them. I suspect the Bizjet will be up pretty quick. Rolling. There's a pigeon in the way. There's Percy the pigeon. One on arrival now, and final. We're just going to change the settings for you guys as it gets brighter. Right, oh, right, that's a nice Bizjet looking aircraft, look at that. It's a very nice looking one from American registration there. Thank you, Martin, for the compliment, really is appreciated. Percy the pigeon's gone. My cat Luna, he loves talking to the birds. He's an indoor cat, but he likes talking through the double glazing window. He thinks he can hear them, or they can hear him. Morning, Liz. And Ash, thanks for the stars. So the way we work on donations is that we work with Super Chat on YouTube. We have Facebook stars. You can go to Streamlabs and donate direct there. We have PayPal, but I'll put out the link very shortly. Again, it's nothing, you don't have to do it. We only work on donations, and we won't be offended if you don't. Wizzair coming in from Warsaw. So yes, stream at RA Valley was absolutely fantastic, and I know they won't be watching, but really appreciate the MCO there at Valley allowing us to stream there the other day. I do like RA Valley, it's a fantastic place to stream. Up the reverse thrust and the spoilers are up. Coming off at the Alphas. And Ash, thank you very much for the compliment, really is appreciated. Bizjet is taxiing down backtrack. So backtrack basically means they taxi onto the runway and then they taxi back down the runway, turn around and then depart. So Bizjet is just taxiing around now. And I bet he's up pretty darn quick. So we'll pan around to him now. And he's rolling. But you can imagine what the haze would be like in the summer. If we're getting this and it's only 3 degrees, the heat haze. Well, he's not getting up quick. That's departure there. To be honest with you, I was expecting him to go up a lot quicker. But that's still a very nice departure. And what aircraft is that? The 330? That is the DHL 330. We also get the MNG in here as well. And they liked our picture. Last time we had a photographer and they liked our picture over there on Twitter. Do any 380s land here? Unfortunately, they won't land here. There has been a 747 SP many years ago. Concords landed here and taken off from here. A330s, also Hercules, and you've actually had a C-17 do a touch and go from in here. That was last year, I do believe, or the year before when COVID was rife and not much was going on. Morning, David. For our early morning stream here at Luton. Got another one on arrival, and the sun is now beginning to feel a bit of heat on the old legs. My feet are freezing cold, my hands are freezing cold, but I can feel some heat on my legs. Maybe I need to take the thermals off. That'd be a sight, wouldn't it, eh? Easy rolling. Morning, Brad. That noise in the background was the last Wizzair that landed. Is certainly keeping his engine running there. As I was saying earlier on, not used 07 before for a live stream, so this is the first time, and I have to admit, I'm absolutely loving this when they're using 07. And Gail, yes, you do get 787, the Dreamliner does come in here. Yeah, we had a TUI a couple of streams back from here, so you do get the Dreamliners do come in here as well. So you do get some big stuff. We have 777s have come in here as well from El Al. And storming, another plane coming your way, about 5 minutes out. Great stream, thanks Darren. No problem at all, thanks for giving us a little head up. Yeah, it's a Wizzair coming from IASIS. I probably pronounced half these names completely wrong. I even pronounced the wife names wrong. And hope all you mothers out there got a nice Mother's Day present and cards and chocolate and everything else. Nice touchdown there. And the spoilers are up. First thrust is on. That sounds a bit like Lightweight Lee's car. Oh dear. He's got a white car, but there's more scratches and dents on the car than there's anything else. I didn't realise he had a two-tone car. Good morning, Bizz B. I said to him, I thought your car was white. He goes, it is. Not about some scratch marks and dents he's got in it. But thanks to both mods that have got up early this morning to moderate the page for us. Without the mods, unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to run. People say, what do the mods do? Well, mods basically make sure that anybody that wants to come and spam the page, use foul language, get removed as quick as possible. Sometimes the one or two may slip in, but normally they are pretty quick on the ball there. Nice one part in here, look at this. Loving the colours here. I used to know my Bizz Jets, but I haven't got a clue what half of them are now. When they use 07s, I'll be coming up here more for a stream. Absolutely fantastic. Another Wizzair on approach. I won't pronounce that one, but it's coming in from Poland. I don't want to offend people if I get the pronounce it completely wrong. Nice touchdown, up the spoilers, back on the reverse thrusts. Nice Shirley's over on Facebook. Martin. She just tends to do Facebook. Well, while we wait, I'm going to see if my batteries need, my phone needs any batteries. I can see one does, so bear with me. I'm just going to put one of my phones on charge. There we go, right. Got another one on approach. Another whiz. Come from Gdansk. And Gail is on the ball. She's at top notch there. She knows what's coming in. Yeah, and Gail, where's the WD-40? Most definitely. And Alex Duran, I've got that right. Alec Sandram, greetings from Poland. Can I have a pay rise now? That's from Shirley. No, Shirley. Keep asking for a pay rise. Sick note, Shirley, you're going to be known as. Went sick for a couple of weeks with COVID. She gets highly paid, Shirley does. Get a nice benefit system. Goes off sick, she gets a nice sick pay. We're all voluntary. 100% voluntary, and I appreciate every single one of them that help out bring in the live streams for you, because without them and without you there is no live streams. I'm just the bloke behind the camera. Morning, Jose, from South Africa. I shouldn't take my jacket off. My hands are freezing, but the rest of it is quite warm. Roll on the summer. But have you seen the weather forecast here for next week? Possible snow. Mr. Big J 1970. The C17 was last year practicing supply drops. That's right, yes. I knew, couldn't remember exactly when it was, but yeah, C17 in here would have been an absolutely fantastic sight. EasyJet going out is the 320neo to Geneva. He's already on the runway, getting ready for departure, so we'll pan around to him. Got one on approach as well. There he is down there, getting ready. And now he's beginning to roll. I do like doing the early morning streams here. Around to the arriving aircraft. Have a good week, David. Definitely going to stop. And Matthew's put 86 likes, 176 views. Let's get these people with a thumbs up. Thanks to you, Matthew. Being early morning, I expect half of people still asleep. Sparko. Still got some few Wizzairs coming in. There's a little dip just here. I mentioned it before my streams. You'll probably notice in a minute you'll lose the wheels and half the aircraft, as you can see them going down the dip. So this is where I normally stop following the aircraft around this area. There goes the wheels. And then they come back out of it the other side. Alright, it's just me blowing my fingers, trying to warm the buggers up. So we're just going to leave it there for a couple of seconds. While we await the next aircraft on arrival. As he gets a bit closer, then we'll pan around to him. Right, we'll pan around a bit closer. Another whiz coming in. As I was saying earlier, certainly busy for the whiz first thing in the morning. This is a Panasonic AG-CX350 camera we're using. And if you've not joined us on one of our night streams, you'll see the camera works absolutely fantastic at light level, sorry. An absolute dream. We're trying to do one of those once a month. Good morning to the Intergalactic Bakery from Germany. And Najay, did you catch the Qatar Airways exclusive jet? What time was that? Because I only got here at 6, so I don't know what time it arrived. But it looks like another arrival. Got a few coming in now into London Luton here in Bedfordshire. Wizzair now rolling. And then we have two Bizjets also at the bottom there, getting ready for departure. Ashley says, fingers crossed we get the buff movement. Kind of 3 whizzes through the Daventry corridor. And as you can see, straight away you can see why we do need a mod. Well done, Lee, for jumping on that one. Bizjet arrival. And I think Gal mentioned this is VistaJet. Again, I'm not too sure on my Bizjets. I used to be pretty good on them. And this is a VistaJet. Unfortunately, no Aeroflot is here. Bizjet just getting ready for departure. Good evening, Mark from New Zealand. We'll hold it there while he gets ready for departure. Morning, Carl. And morning, Rushka. Bizjet is now rolling. No one on approach. Warm the old fingers up. They should have finger tights. What do you reckon? Or is that just gloves? Around to the arrival. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the stream this morning. Bright and early stream. Hope you're getting your aviation fix for the rest of the week. And if you are new to us, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We do military as well. Civilian and military. All you got to do is press that subscribe or follow button, and then you'll be aware of what we're doing on a regular basis. That's nice and quiet, isn't it? Hey, lovely. Oh, there's brakes again. Elliot, we're joining you from Auckland, New Zealand. Good morning, or good evening for you. We'll leave it on EasyJet while Bizjet taxis down. Got a few on approach. I'm not too sure of the tail behind the car park, behind the terminal. Some of you avid AV geeks will probably be able to tell me what tail this is. I think it's a Dreamliner. I'm not 100% sure. Just there. Is that a Dreamliner tail? You can see the blue tail in the background there. Someone there, one of you AV geeks, might be able to tell me that is. I think it is. It looks big enough to be. Look at that. Up he goes. Nice quick departure. See all those Bizjets over there. Look at that lot. If you like your cereals, your Bizjets, look at that lot. And done trucking. Hey, thanks for checking on my caravan. Everything okay? Back home now after a wonderful weekend. Shame the Hawks don't fly at weekends. Yes, hopefully I didn't take too many beers out your fridge there. Done trucking, but everything was okay with the caravan. Everything was perfect. I even emptied your bins for you. Right, next inbound. Gal is on top of it. What's coming in? Tirana. It's come from there. So as you know, what comes in has to go out. So it's been a busy morning of these boys arriving. We'll be getting them going back out. They have a very quick turnaround here at Luton. But if you haven't already, press that notification bell. We're going across the waters next week. Our first time ever going across the waters since COVID. And Matty's put, he thinks it's a Jet 2 aircraft. Ash has put Blue Tail Air Europa 787 Dreamliner. So it's good to have you guys. And Ash, do you use 360 radar or similar to track? So there are so many out there. There's FreeDAR, there's 360, there's Flight Radar 24, ADS-B, and I use all of them. And David Clinton, hi everyone, from Blue Mountains, Australia. I pay for 360. I also use ADS-B. Now I'm not much of a dot spotter, and I'm not going to say I am. Shall we try? I've got no idea what it is. There's one going over the top of us at the moment. Another Bombardier Vista Jet from Boston. Then EasyJet Belfast by the looks of it. Thank you very much, Gail. Gail is on the ball. And EasyJet is now rolling. It's balling up. Not his Wizzair on the roll. Get that right. Morning, Jane. Mark, right, well done. It's an F15. No, not quite. Close. Ryan likes his F15s. And we will be back there one day doing our stream from Lakenheath and Coningsby. And we may venture down to Bryce Norton one day. Get some of the big stuff going in there. warnings. Put plane finder. Yep, forgot about plane finder. It's another good radar to use, and it's saying it's the best one to use. Morning, Jim. Morning, Janet. And LL 737 is 11 minutes out. That's from Gail. Morning, Jake. So we have a bit of quietness now. We'll just keep an eye on this one as he taxis around. Morning, John. Oh, that's what we said hello to John. We've got an EasyJet taxiing around off to Amsterdam. Bryce Norton is awesome for spotting. Normally go to Fairford first to see the U2s and then back to Bryce. Bryce is my local. Bryce is only about an hour away from me. Benson, RAF Benson with the Chinooks and the Pumas. That is also about 45 minutes away from me, and then Fairford's about an hour and 15. And Shirley said, say good morning to Jim for me and tell him she's back. Yes, Jim. Shirley's back. She's missed you. Oh dear. They have a lovely relationship, those two. All part of the fun. Is there any Ryanairs? We had 2 Ryanairs go out earlier. Well, not too sure if we have any coming back or going out, but never say never. Donna, thank you very much for the coffee. Really is appreciated. Thank you. So while we wait, we'll quickly show you our donation page. We do work on donations only. This is our donation page. It's not mandatory, but if you do donate, it all goes straight back into Aviation Action, allowing us to upgrade systems, etc., etc. And we really do appreciate anything you have to offer. Next we have a little graphic of Luton Airport. We're at 07 in today. Every time we've streamed it's always been 25, so it's nice to get 07 in use today. And when I looked at the weather last night, it was fog bound, so I was quite surprised to get what we've got today, which is a very nice cold brisk morning, and I can't wait for a nice warm morning where I can just come along and not have to wear 18 layers of clothing, etc., etc. Inbound, we have 2 on approach. Nice to get to actually see 2 or 3 on approach at Luton. We'll hold it there for a few minutes or a few seconds even. And Ash has put Bryce is about an hour for him too. Good morning, John. Yes, we like coming to Luton. It's my local, but also airports like this doesn't get a look in. The big airports like Heathrow, Manchester, they would tend to get people looking at them over little airports like Luton. Do like Luton myself. And before COVID, you can imagine how busy it was here. And in the summer, they changed the summer season. The schedule changes to bring you more holiday destinations. So you can imagine it's only just going to get busier and busier here at Luton as the pandemic slowly disappears. Morning, James. Taxi off at the Alphas. Morning, Alan. We'll pan around to the next one on approach. So once again, thanks for joining us this morning on our early morning stream. And well done to Shirley and Lightweight for getting up and joining us this morning. You can see the heat haze out there. Just playing around with the setting there. Do apologise for losing a bit of focus there. So we have this and then a Bizjet coming in. You can hear the birds tweeting away in the background. Absolutely lovely. John, thank you very much for the donation. Really is appreciated. Thank you. And Norman, it should be fun at the end of the week. We should get snow here. Don't know it. Can't believe snow is actually forecasted here. Beginning of British summertime and we get snow. Can't make it up, can you? Two Bizjets taxiing out. And we have an EasyJet that's just turning around at the backtrack area. So we'll pan around to him. First Easy going to Amsterdam, then the next is off to Venice. Thank you much, Gail. I'm loving your heads up, Gail, really appreciate it, thank you. He's on the roll. I may have to take my jacket off. Gonna keep the hat on because the old head's gonna get cold. Arriving aircraft, Gulfstream, and again that is from Gail. Oops, going on. He likes to want to be focusing on that post there. Earlier on, Percy the pigeon got in the way. He wanted to be famous in the limelight. French registration. About the Bizjets, you never know who are on them. I think one year I clocked an aircraft coming in, I looked back at it, found the history, and Beyonce, of all people, were on the jet. Quite surprised. And Jim was saying it's glorious up there in Scotland. This is what was forecast here, funny enough, thick fog. Morning, Ben. We haven't had the Ryanair land, Ben, yet, not yet. Getting warm, I've got to take my jacket off. Ooh. Shorts next, guys, shorts next. Right, and around, EasyJet. So I can't advertise this enough. Next week we head off to Europe. Please do join us next week. Press that notification bell button, everything else you need to do. And Ron, thank you very much for the stars. Good morning, Val. Next is a Bizz jet going up. What plane are we going? We are driving across, because I've got all my gear to take with me. Got loads of gear to take. So we're driving across. Luckily we're not getting a boat. It'd be safer to get a rowing boat at the moment, I think. Tony Mac, Buzz Air coming in. So we've got a Bizz jet going up with Buzz Air. Fantastic. Ryanair, Buzz Air, yes, from Krakow, is number 3 on approach. Look at the colours on that, that's lovely. EMA Aviation, speaking of 787s earlier, there looks like there is one due in at 12 PM. I won't be here then, I'll probably be asleep by then. Your civilian aviation photography, I highly recommend you do come to Luton for an afternoon or a day spotting. I can honestly say I think you would enjoy your time here at Luton. We'll hold it there for a couple of seconds while the next one in. Allow coming in first. I'll pan around now. If I remember rightly, Allow used to bring a 767 or a 777 into here. EasyJet on approach now. If I remember rightly, sure it would be a 767. Then again, you had Britannia Airways, Monarch. Good old airlines. and a flare. Nice touchdown. Up the spoilers and reverse thruster on. Bizjet taxiing on. Aviation in 4K. Hi Kyle. Ash Watts put stock up on supplies and have a good day there, methinks. You would certainly have a good day here. 100%. And we'll pan around now to the next one. And we have Tom over on YouTube moderating. So be gentle with Tom over there on YouTube. And hi to Bolan from Chechnya and Yannick. Line up down here, ready for departure. Hello. 7-3. Morning, Steve Jeffries. Morning, Irish Dublin girl. And we'll pan around to the next. So it's nice to see 2-3 aircraft getting ready for departure. We'll leave there for a couple of seconds. Try and walk the old fingers up. Frostbite's well and truly kicked in. Only on the fingers, mind. We're alright everywhere else. Right, next one getting ready for departure. And then quiet, right? How peaceful. Sprawling up. Saying a good morning to all the airside operations here at Luton and all the ground staff. Saying hi to Mr. James Salter. Buzz livery next. Yes, indeed. We'll pan around to them as he's on approach. I think this is the first time I've seen this one. Looks quite nice. Look at the colours on that. Isn't it lovely? Fantastic. I think Lightweight Lee should get his car painted up like that. Yeah, remove all the black scratches he's got on it. Morning JH and Matt's Eric's Adventure. Take care. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Alexandra Clover, morning on military aspect. Sounds like more Seymour Johnson F-15s coming across. I presume they'll be going home very soon. Saying hi to Planes and Pokemon Fanatic. I do like them colours, and they look lovely. I think Lightweight Lee should definitely get his car painted up like that. Get the bumblebee put at the front. And where he's got the scratch marks, paint the yellow. Amount of scratch marks he's got, he might as well just paint his car black. Next on approach. Loving the Buzz, definitely. Beautiful looking aircraft. Oh, we're going to have to change the setting for this one. Bear with me 2 seconds, otherwise we can't have the propellers looking like that. We're going to change that to make it look more like an aircraft. That's better. We just changed it so the propellers look like actually going around, not sitting still. And then we'll change it back in a minute. The aircraft wouldn't look too good if the propellers weren't going around, would they? That looks better, see? Yeah. Now he might be coming off at the Charlies, which is just here, which he does. Right, now we'll change the settings back to where we were. There we go. Right. All this mucking about with the settings, guys, I'm telling you. Whew. So yeah, if you look on our website, we do have things like F15 t-shirts, hoodies, etc, etc. Got loads of merch. And Joyce, thank you much for the stars, really appreciated. We can quickly show you a merch if you like. Now this is one of our on scope merch with F15s on scope radar, one of our best sellers. We're doing mugs, t-shirts, we can put anything you like in there that suits you, whether it's a Typhoon, 757, Concorde, F15s, whatever you like in there, we can put in there. It's not a problem at all. You guys are going to have to tell me if that's too dark for you or not. Did you see the vapours come off the wings there? I thought that was quite nice. Ryanair's taxied out. Is it cold down there, Daz? Yep, absolutely freezing. Another Wizzair has taxied down. Steve, thanks so much for the stars. And sorry, can't make it today, just popped in to show my support. Have a great day, Ron. Thanks, Joyce, for popping in. Carla said, can you put any airline in there? I know they've had a 747 SP in here. You can get 777, Dreamliner, A330, so you can get big stuff in here, not a problem at all. Morning Wadders. Good morning Airliners Live. I'm all good, my friend, hope you're keeping well. Andy and Martin over there at Airliners Live from Manchester do their weekly shows on a Friday and Sunday. One day we'll pop up and give them a visit up at Manchester there. I'm sure the boys will take me out for a couple of beers. Again, see some vapours come off the wing there. Very nice indeed. And Airliners Live, you've got any meal stuff, Sim, Daz, love the shows. I'll give you a call later on. So the meal stuff, we've done RM Valley last week, which is quite good, and hopefully we might visit, if things go well, RF Cranwell, and also visit RF Shawbury for the helicopter training. We're going to do training stuff at the moment due to frontline issues going on with you know what, and I hope you understand the reason why we're concentrating on the training side of things, not the frontline aircraft. And saying hi to Dickie McVitie. Got to stage now, I can't actually feel my feet. But this was supposed to be completely and utter fogged in this morning. Next Bizjet rolling. So I was quite surprised there wasn't a cloud in the sky, and there isn't. But further down the road towards Heathrow, it is fogged in apparently. Look at this, getting up nice and quick. Don't do dot spotting. So going by what happened earlier on with the Ryanair, he should keep it nice and low. And Disney Dave, love hearing the little birds whilst watching the big birds. Yes. If my cat was here, he'd be doing exactly the same. Loving the sound and probably talking back to them. Patrick Lock, diversion from London City Airport coming in. Wow, okay, thanks for that, Patrick. Really appreciate that. It's good that you guys are on top of the ball here. I normally do listen to ATC, but that's one thing I forgot to do this morning. I haven't been to bed yet. Morning, Tish. Hope you're keeping well. And then we have Ryanair now at the bottom of the runway, getting ready for departure. And he's rolling. Look at the heat haze, even though it's blinking freezing. Next Bizjet getting ready to go up. Got a Wizzair there on the pushback. Hi to Russell. Mary, sorry. 12:40 here in CA. I like watching small and big birds too. That's from Martin and Tish. 2:40 in Chicago. Wow. It's chilly in Chicago. I don't like cold. I like it about 32, 30 degrees, 33, 34 degrees. I like it that temperature. Morning, Jean JJ. Good morning. The weather looks lovely at Luton. We have a Bizjet getting ready to roll. So we've had the busy spell here at Luton. Kind of quietens down now. But if all goes to plan, we should get the DHL going out shortly. The last couple of times I've been here and he's been going up, he goes up like a rocket. He goes up like an F-15. Me now, it probably won't be going out at all. We'll either be there Wednesday from midday. We take off on EasyJet to Tenerife. Oh, someone's off to a nice holiday. Tenerife. I can't even afford a holiday to Costa de Clacton. Unfortunately, no, I'll be working on Wednesday. JH, thank you very much for the donation. Really appreciated. -8 on finals. That means I'm going to have to change the settings again, isn't it? Yes. I love the heat. Who doesn't love heat? So Wizzair now rolling. Love it when they spool up. And as soon as he departs, we'll change the settings if we have a -8 on approach. Good thing about cameras, you can change the settings on predetermined what aircraft it is. If it's a prop, or if it's a jet, you can change the settings. And that allows you to see the props move. The last thing you want is an aircraft coming in and the props are static. So we'll change the settings now for you. So bear with me. Right, there we go. Now we'll pan around for it. Go. I think them props are moving. If I hadn't changed the settings, they wouldn't be moving at all, they'd be static. You'd think, how on earth is that thing flying? Birdie. And he looks like he's going to be asked to come off at the Charlies. Nice bit of flare there. Nice quick landing there. So that's what you can do with the settings on the camera. You can change depending on what aircraft is coming in. You can change the settings to suit and that's why this camera is fantastic for night time when we do our East Midlands stream. We'll pan it around and we'll keep it on this one here for now. The other one is not getting ready for departure. You may nip in front of him, which I think is a good possibility. Good morning, Leslie and Patrick. Yeah, he's going to nip in front of him. One going over to the top. We'll hold it there while he back taxis. The sound of some of the skylark. What's a skylark? Joking, I know it's a bird. Right, what else have we got coming in? We have Amsterdam coming in very shortly. EasyJet from Amsterdam. And then we have another one coming in from Paris. Loads on the ground at the moment. The Wizz is now getting ready for departure. He's back taxied, or backtracked as they call it. Morning, Alan and Terry, watching from my hospital bed. I've been in for the last 4 weeks. I'm having my first surgery. Watching this, taking my mind off things. Good luck with the surgery. Good luck with the surgery. I hope it all goes well. Rightly, the DHL normally goes about 9:15, if I remember rightly. We'll leave it there for a couple of seconds on the Lux Air as we await the next departure or arrival. Yeah, best of luck, Terry. And Istvan, good morning from Hungary. Martin, have you seen the paint job on the 2022 display Typhoon? It's very flashy. No, I haven't. I presume it's not blackjack. I presume they've painted it. But while we await, we'll show you a couple of graphics. So this is our BA mugs, our British Airways mugs. Set of 3, the retro colours, the BOAC, the Landor and the Nagus. Everything's available over there on our website. www. Too many W's, I think. aviationaction.co.uk. We do work on donations only. So we have YouTube, Facebook, PayPal, Streamlabs and Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-fi. And then we have the next thing, we have a graphic of Luton itself. We're at runway 07. First time I've done a stream here when 07's been in use. Normally it's 2.5 and you get them departing from right to left. Today we've got them left to right, which is quite nice, makes a change. And then the last thing we'll show you is something close. Oh no, we'll show you another thing. Let me get to it. Where is it? Here it is. So this is something that we work closely with. This is Save the Sky Master C-54. Group of guys trying to get this aircraft airworthy. And it's the last of the C-54 Candy bombers. And we're working closely with these guys, trying to build awareness and work with them to try and get the aircraft flying again. And what else have we got? We've got another Wizz Air now, taxiing out. Gonna be get in front of the one before, back taxiing hopefully, and then departing. Did you ever get my message from me on Facebook letting you know I'm no longer on Facebook? I'm keeping in touch. Yes, I did. I did indeed. Oh, you're talking to John, not me. That's from Tish. Sorry, Tish. I do love the Dash 8. Yes, you just see them all the time at Heathrow. and here with the Flybe. So we have another Bizjet taxiing out. Thanks guys, I had an incident at work. Steel cable snapped and nearly cut me in half and lost both of my legs, broken hip and broken, oh my god Terry. I hope for your speedy recovery, and everyone, I can say from everyone here watching the stream and everyone from Aviation Action, I hope you're a full recovery. Obviously with the situation you're in, my heart goes out to you, and yeah, good luck my friend, good luck. Right, that's I'm stuck for words now, Terry. That's got me, Terry. Sorry. You don't go to work for that reason. You go to work to earn money. You leave the door in the morning. You don't expect things to happen. So yeah, I'm shocked. But good luck. On a lighter note, sorry Terry, on a lighter note, we are heading off to Europe next week. So hopefully we'll bring you some different kind of live streams. First time for us to go to abroad since COVID, and we're branching out now. Hopefully we'll be bringing you a couple of fantastic streams out there. So if you haven't already, press that notification bell button and everything else you have to do, because we do not want you to miss some of the action that's coming. Good morning, AIA from Woke Up and Smelled the Coffee. We're going to pan around now to the next Wizz. So the Wizz that's arrived, they're all going to start departing now. You would believe there's heat haze here, even though it's so blinking cold. Good morning, John. I had my flight experience last week. Newcastle was the most amazing thing I've done. Highly recommend it to anyone. Did you do a loop to loop or barrel roll? Did you do any of that? Or was it one of those flights you need a sick bag? Morning, Peter PDK. Rolling. The birds tweeting away in the background. Bizjet now backtracking. So hi to Terry Campbell. And the next Wizz is going off to Varna. And then we have another Wizzair taxiing down. Easy from Amsterdam on approach. And then we have a Ryanair coming in from Dublin. And then EasyJet from Paris. Blue Air coming in from Baku. I'm terrible with pronunciations, I really am. That's why the wife's name is Doris. The cat's name is Cat. Oh dear. So how quick is he going to get up? Right, and we're on to the next one. It's all go here, isn't it? Gal, you're top on the heads up on what's going on. Thank you very much. Alphas. It was great. Daz, no sick bag needed, but so true to life you couldn't tell it from the real thing. Managed to land at Manchester. First go. Look at you. Right, we'll pan around to the next one. Come on, I might have to take my second layer off in a minute. At this rate, I'll be down to my panties. Don't worry, I've got my thermal panties on. So I presume that's from woke up, smell the coffee. That must have been the divert we were on about earlier. It's supposed to be going into Biggin Hill. And around to the next one. I'm just waiting for that DHL to start pushing back. Let's hope, eh? Let's keep everything crossed. The year's going up today. EasyJet getting ready for departure. Just backtracking. I presume my wife has just popped on, saying hello to wifey. Saying hello to Mark Webbo Webster. Pan around to the next one. Getting ready for departure. So it has been a while since we live streamed. We did Valley last week, getting ourselves back into it after being off for a few weeks with a bad back. Saying hi to Alan, shout out to John McHale, as he's a big fan. So good morning, John. You don't realise until you're back, you pull your back out, how important it really is. As you can imagine, I've got no sympathy for my wife whatsoever. Still expected me to do the cleaning, ironing, washing, hoovering, feed the cat and everything else. Wizzair now taxiing down. At this rate I will get a black eye. No wonder I'm always in the doghouse. Yeah, it's actually a fantastic morning here, considering this was supposed to be full of fog. It's turned out to be quite a nice morning, off with another layer. Oh dear, at this rate I'll be doing the t-shirts and shorts. Might have to get the legs out. I'll pan around to the next departure. But please do join us next week for our first ever trip to Europe. Looking forward to it. Next aircraft taxiing down, ready for departure. Another Wizzair. But we'll just hold it there while he gets ready. Andrew Austin, good morning Andrew. Andrew Austin, had a late night. I know the feeling. My night has not finished yet. Came straight from work to here, so I finished at 2:30 this morning after doing a full night shift. Came here to bring you this live stream. I did think to myself it would be too foggy and I might have had to cancel, but oh no, no fog at all. Beautiful blue skies. Saying hi to Daniel. And where will you go, Daniel? Well, we are heading to a nice part of the world. We're heading to the Netherlands, and we're hoping for a couple of streams while we're out and about. So you're going to have to press that notification bell button and everything else. We've never done Europe before, so I have to admit I am quite nervous about it. When I say Europe, obviously I've been to Europe before, but I've never live streamed from Europe before, so a bit nervous about it, but I'm looking forward to it as well. And then Lee's put flights in when home, Daz. Yes, be ready. Definitely we'll have to do something. I'll give you a shout when I'm home. EasyJet next for departure. So if anybody knows of this DHL, if it's departing today, I would greatly appreciate your heads up. Gail? Gail's pretty on the ball today. She's been there. What about a meet? Just get in touch with me. Us. Daniel, if you email me or get me on Messenger after this, we'll certainly can. That'd be great. EasyJet next. No, it isn't. What did I say EasyJet next for? Wizzair next, sorry. Andrew, thanks so much for the donation. Appreciated. Thank you. And Lyle, good morning from Alaska. Now, you're going to tell me it's cold there. JH, love my birds and squirrels tea, and plane spotting with my mates, keeping me going. Yeah, the sound of when obviously the aircraft stop flying here, you can just see, you can hear the nature in the background. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. But that can't be like that all day, because also I want the aviation kick as well. Aircraft going over the top. I'm not a dot spotter. If I was to try and look at that aircraft and zoom into it, I'll be looking for it all day. Enjoy the stream, folks. Things to do and people to see. Have a good one. Cheers, Jim. Thanks so much for joining us today. Ryanair, I think, is just getting ready to push back. But once we can go back to frontline military, we'll be heading back there with our Lake and Heath Coningsbys. But for the time being, until the situations have calmed down in certain areas, we'll try and contact some of the training bases, RAF Cranwell, RAF Shawbury for helicopters, and RAF Valley, which we were there last week, to bring you live streams from these locations instead. And on top of that, we've also got civilian stuff. But next week, we head out to Europe, and we hope, fingers crossed, to bring you a couple of civilian streams as well as a military stream. That's all I can say. We hope to bring you a couple of civilian streams and a military stream from Europe. That's the plan. Gal said, inside Chewy hangar, there isn't a 787. Spoke to my pal, and there is one coming in at 12. Saying hello to Nathan. Another EasyJet taxiing out. Ryanair about to turn on for final. Unfortunately, we will not be here at 12. We'll be gone by then. I think my legs will give up by then, or my back will. Plus I'm hungry and I need a drink. Once there becomes a major lull within the traffic, that's when we'll call it a day here. Good morning, Martin, and good morning from to Eugene from St. Petersburg. We'll hold it there for a minute. Martin's got a day off. Be interesting overhead near Daventry. Get the Voyagers from Briars. Got a good morning from Gary. Enjoyed your valley last week. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Gary. And Richard, I missed your Orient Valley the other day. I'm only three miles up the road. I would have come and said hello. Unfortunately, I had to go to bed after finishing nights at Valley. Yeah, Valley's a fantastic place. I used to go there all the time. The wife is half Welsh and half Irish, so we used to go and visit family in Wales quite regular. And when the T1s were there, Hawk T1s, it was my regular base, and it was like Heathrow. And Valley has got a special place in my heart because, yeah, it's actually a fantastic place. Love it. Ross Niger. Morning, Owen. And how is the back doing? Yep, it's okay. I'm not putting too much pressure under it. But stand up too long in one spot doesn't help, shall we say. And Philip, morning from South Shields. Hope your Euro trip goes good. Let's hope so. If it goes as good as I hope it's going to, there are going to be a few fantastic, or hopefully a good couple of fantastic streams coming your way. So make sure you've pressed that notification button. Gordon, greetings from New Zealand. 12 hours ahead, 9:18 here in the evening. So I do believe we've got Lightweight Lee and Tom over on YouTube. And then we have also Shirley over on Facebook. So Lightweight Lee's probably missed out the conversation I was having with you guys regarding his car. About the milk. There's more scratches and dents in his car than you can imagine. He's got a white car. There's more black marks on it. It'd be better just to paint it black. Are you allowed at Scampton? I presume so. So that's another place I may contact to say about doing some live streaming from Scampton to get the Reds for their build up for the air show season. EasyJet rolling. Loving the 07 departures here. First time on the stream for 07s, normally 25. So yeah, absolutely loving it. Hi to Lavina from Canada. Another part of the world I want to go and visit is Canada. So that EasyJet is off to Edinburgh. And next on approach we have Ryanair coming in from Dublin. Does Lee do banger racing? Or is he just a bad driver? He's just a bad driver. If one of the moderators is on YouTube, you might want to delete some of this stuff for me. Well done, moderator. See, I said earlier on, some of the moderators, we've got moderators on here, and that's the reason why we have to keep moderators on. And without moderators and without you guys, there would be no Aviation in Action live streaming. Good morning, Louise. Hope you're keeping well. And good morning, Alan from the Baltic coast, North Germany, near Hamburg. And can you still get flights to Cyprus from Luton? I'm not too sure on that one, Philip. So taxiing out, we have the Ryanair. The Buzz is going up. So Buzz is now taxiing out. Now this is the colour that Lee should have his car. I think we should paint Lee's car to this colour. That to me should be Lee's car. We should paint that. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? It's even got the B at the back of it on the tail there. It looks a bit like Lee. Just a couple more antennas on top of his head. That would be Lee. And all we've got to do is change the B to an L, and that'd be lightweight Lee's outfit. Fantastic. Oh dear. So coming in now is Ryanair. We'll hold that just there for a few minutes. I say a few minutes, I mean seconds. Morning, Gary. Morning, Philip. And morning, the little owl. So we'll zoom into the Ryanair coming in, and then we'll go to the Buzz. They've got to change that to lightweight Lee's aircraft, haven't we? Beautiful colours. I do like them. Basic but lovely. Do they still play the music when you land with Ryanair? Anybody know that one? They used to play the music, didn't they, when you landed? Right, so the Buzz is now down there. Taxi backtracking. Lee loves a bit of abuse. Don't give him that. Don't support him. He likes the abuse, poor Lee. And Robbins, yes, they are moving to RF Waddington. They're going to be moving to Waddington completely. Indeed, that's from Robbins. Nice to get that DHL going up, boys and girls. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Right, let's pan around to get the Buzz. We've seen it arrive, and now we're going to see it depart. We have a Wizzair that's pushed back. And he's rolling. I have to say, I think that was quite nice. Colours there in the light. Very good, Martin. It's going to buzz off. Very good. I like that. Those are simple ones. It is the simple ones that make you chuckle, doesn't it, eh? So another thing that is close to our heart is Jeffrey the Giraffe. Jeffrey the Giraffe is, we're making aware, I'll put this on for a couple of seconds, you can have a little read of this. You've probably seen this on Facebook if you're on Facebook. And unfortunately, little girl passed away a few years back, and Dad is trying to raise funds for the Great Ormond Street Hospital. And if you are willing to donate money for Jeffrey the Giraffe, you can buy yourself a little Jeffrey. But yeah, we're trying to make awareness and trying to build up the awareness of the campaign. And then we're back with us. So we have a bit of a lull. We have coming in an EasyJet coming in from Paris. We have the Ryanair's just come in, and then we have a Wizzair taxiing out. Should be coming into your screen any second now. There he is. So he's taxiing out. And then we've got a bit of a lull, I'm afraid, people. We have the Blue Air in about 13 minutes, looking at the radar. But I really was hoping for the DHL to push back and make a move. Saying hi to GT from Canada, and Shiraz, morning Shiraya, good morning. Sam, greetings from the United States of America, New York City, good morning Joanne. I'm in the white car that's just pulled beside you. Good morning Joanne. Good morning daily for clips from Kerala in India. And Owen says that was a favourite commercial airline, or favourite jet, sorry. That must have been the 73. And how do you get to the fence? I believe that's what you were putting, Phil. We're the south side. You have the north side of the airfield and the south side. We're the south side. This is the better side, obviously, with the sun. The sun is behind you. And I'm trying to think, Chiltern something road, lane, something lane. Chiltern Green Lane, I think it's called. And then you just follow it up to the crash gate and you park up on the right hand side. Obviously never block the crash gate. The amount of times you see people blocking crash gates, doesn't matter if you don't think it's in use, never say never. That crash gate is there for a reason. Never block a crash gate. Can't stress that enough. So is that a staff car park? One where you're looking at the moment, that is staff car park, but spotters do go up on there. You can look over the ramp. Saying hello to Hunter Down Under. Greetings from Gold Coast, Australia. Hi B Aviator from Indonesia. And Liam Markham. So real runway, this is 07 runway in use today. So we've got 07 and 25. First time for us to do a stream when using 07, which is quite nice. Normally we're on 25s. One of the busiest Bizz jet hubs in the UK, if not the busiest. But like I would predict, it tends to go a little bit quiet after the morning rush, and then we have an afternoon rush here as well, and it goes a bit quiet. Taxiing off at the Alphas. Yeah, you can get some great views from the car park. Been up there a couple of times myself when I used to do photography. Saying hi to Stuart Sinclair from Auckland in New Zealand. Just subbed as well, thank you very much. And that was Istvan. EasyJet from Paris Charles de Gaulle. And Lyle must have changed Google Earth, still showing 08 and 26, yes. Runways have recently changed. And as we see, it goes down in a little dip that there's there. And Owen is off. Do you know when it's that cold and you've been standing there for a while and your feet go all numb? Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Owen is off. Right guys, got a cracking day and take care with the back. Thanks Owen. And Louise has put 737. Blue Air is 13,000 feet inbound, definitely. Saying hi to Zayeka. I do apologise if I pronounce your name totally wrong. Terrible names. Wizzair there is pushed back. And he's off to Bucharest. Looking out for more aircraft coming in. And at the moment it looks pretty dead out there now. So we're relying on aircraft departing or Bizjets. Wizzair now taxiing on. Matthew's put poor circulation maybe. Yeah, or standing still for a long period of time. So last time I'm going to mention it, next week, Europe. Make sure you press that notification bell and follow us. It's going to be a good week, hopefully. If weather stays as it is, at -16 with snow. It's going to be freezing at the end of this week. And Gail's put a Falcon 7 inbound. Got the Wizzair going up. We could keep going with some Bizjets right now to keep us going, keep us active. Right, let's pan around. Wizzair's rolling. Disappears. That's pretty nice. So they're now getting ready for taxi out. Martin, it would be awesome to spend a couple of days on a carrier filming. Yeah, I would love that. That to me is my ultimate dream, is to do aircraft carrier work. Imagine that by the catapult. Oh yes, that's exactly my absolute dream. And Phil, no, I mean when we are where you are now, there is a green chain link, yet it does not show. I'm lost there, Philip, I'm totally lost. The fence is a lot higher than it used to be. I don't know if that's what you'll mean. The fence is now a lot higher. You need at least a 4-stepper ladder to get over the top, if that's what you mean. Hi Debbie, good evening from Wellington in New Zealand. Just come across your channel tonight. Brilliant, thank you very much. Please do press that subscribe button. Everything we do is absolutely free of charge, and the only way we grow is by you guys sharing what we do. We do military and civilian, and loads of other bits and pieces. We have a photography page, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, everything. So you can keep up to date with what we're doing. We have a group of photographers, and then there's me that does the videoing and the live streams. And Steve Tech 360, I remember when I lived in Harpenden going to Luton to watch the Britannia and Monarch flights. Yes, good old Britannia and Monarch. Yeah. And then you had the orange building with a cafe in it. You used to be able to park up and just watch them from there. Brilliant, good old days. And thank you, Louise, giving us a push. And Debbie, thank you for subscribing. The more people subscribe, the better it is for us. It means we're growing. And if you've not seen the new video out, that is our absolute new video, and it highlights what we're about. It's aviation is our passion, and we love what we do. That is basically us. It's exactly that. So if you have 5 minutes to watch that video, please do go along, do watch it, and please do share it about. It literally is us. It highlights us as aviation in action. We love what we do, and aviation is a passion. Since the time I was a little kiddie to the time I'm a big kiddie, love it. The smell of AV fuel, you'll hear me on my live streams. As soon as I get a whiff of aviation fuel, that's it. Should be an air freshener. Should be an aftershave. The women will be all over you. Obviously not if you're a woman. Well, but I'm not going to go into that. Bizjet taxiing out. The Bizjets. Even though I don't know, I'm not on top of my Bizjets like I used to be. I know you've got Cessnas, Citations, Global Airs, Falcons. You've got loads. I used to be able to keep on top of them. Now, Kevin, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Patrick lot. I lived in Harpenden too with my parents, didn't move too far away in Hemel. I live in Berkhamsted. I used to be a Watford boy, and then I moved to Hemel, and then from Hemel I moved over to Berkhamsted, which I am at the present time. And we'll pan around to the next aircraft that's coming in. Considering this is supposed to be fogged in today, this is absolutely gorgeous today. Nice quiet there. Looks like it's got Austrian. Yeah, that's Austrian reg and flag on the top there. Good morning. Stainslow Baker, or back home even, sorry. That's a Dassault Falcon. Tony Mack. I'm only 20 minutes from Luton. Sam. He's taxiing off. Pan around. It's got Bizjet taxiing behind the Whiz. So you can see all the Bizjets over there. He's not going anywhere for a little while. And I think that's the Qatar at the back there, is it? The Qatar? Looking at the registration, A7 Charlie, Charlie Golf Alpha or Golf Charlie Alpha. I think someone mentioned that earlier on. Morning, Nigel. And there's room up here, Ash, for about 6 or 7 cars or 1 truck. Saying hi to Steve, still Gilbert. And the A321 Whiz is off to Bucharest. Tony Mack, I'm from Bournemouth. I'm a Bournemouth boy, so not too far. I'm due a visit. When I was younger, we used to call Bournemouth Boringwood. The home of BBC and EastEnders and all the other TV programmes that my missus loves watching. And what we'll do, we'll pan it on these two while we're waiting around for the Whiz to get ready. Morning, Toby. And morning, David JS. Morning, everyone. Nice start to the day. And Edward Rose, good morning from Newcastle, Australia. Gail, yes, it is the executive Qatar. Look, that's not bad, eh? My eyesight's not bad. Someone did mention that earlier on. Still keeping an eye if anything else is coming in. Nope, so we're just relying on, we've got the Blue Air coming in, but we're relying on other things to part. Ideally it'd be nice to get that DHL to go up, but it's not looking very promising. into the morning sun. And then we have a Bizjet now holding. And your caddy van would just fit, yeah. Andy Easton, don't get used to these temperatures. Much colder later in the week. Yes, it's going to be freezing. I'll have to wear my thermals regular. And well said, Louise. Welcome to everybody from around the world, wherever you are. Good morning, Sally and Samantha. Hi everyone from Cedar Rapids, USA. Hoping that everyone is having a wonderful day. Great plane spotting day. Thank you very much. And William Lawson, good morning from Costa di Gosport. Oh, I love it. I'm not going to knock it. I like going to Costa di Clacton for holidays. Or Costa Barbados, rather Bognor Regis, or as my sister calls it, Skegness. That's another place to go to. Ash Watts, great stream as always, Darren. I'm off out shopping. Have a great rest of your day. Laters, take care. Thank you very much. Blue Air 737 Max arriving from Bakua, turning now. JH, my first ever flight was Monarch Airlines from Luton to Ibiza. Club 18 to 30, JH. Club 18 to 30. What happens in Ibiza stays in Ibiza. Or wasn't it one of those trips? Hold it on the EasyJet for a minute. And Dan Bond, sign of you, Dilly. Are you from the aviation industry? Well, I've been in the aviation industry many years ago. Worked at BA at Heathrow. Fantastic job. But I've been into aviation for many years. I'm now 40 something, and since the age of 9 I've been into aviation and the love of it. Space Private, Speedy. And Norman, Nathan, do you come to Manchester? I've still got to visit Manchester in the very near future. We will be doing that, don't you worry about that. And Gail's put this is off to Amsterdam. And morning, Dan Bond, morning guys. Is the last Easy plane in the old colours? No, this is the new colours, I do believe. And Space Private viewing from Vancouver. And Andy, looking forward to your return to EMA. Now we have lighter evenings back. Yes, we have got a special visit there going forward in the summer, and it's going to be a long stream. That's all I can say. It'll be a long stream. So we'll be getting plenty of lightweight. Leap probably won't last long. He'll probably do his normal 5-10 minutes, go home about 9 o'clock. But we'll still be there to the early hours of the morning. That's the biggest hint I can give you. We'll be there till the very early hours of the morning, or late hours of the morning. Kevin has put, I worked for BOAC and BA in 1980s at Heathrow. It was a good job. Patrick Fisher, camera work, excellent audio, awful, need better mic. Well, the microphone I've got is a top-notch microphone. I think we had an issue with the audio going back a couple of weeks ago, and we thought we resolved it. So if there is a problem with the audio, your feedback is greatly appreciated. Arrival there, Blue Air. I want my nice colours. Yeah, we had a major issue with the audio last time we were here, and I went home and I was really deflated because the microphone is about £200 worth, and what happened is that the software that uses the microphone uses software, it updated without telling me, so it completely threw out all the audio settings that I used. So we frantically worked on settings and tried working on this and that and everything else, and hopefully now the audio is a damn sight better than what it was. It literally sounded like my head was in a can of tuna. Nothing wrong with tuna, mind. Glenn has put morning all, looking good and sounding good all the way out here in Canada. And all I can say to you guys from Canada, we love the Canadian Air Force F-18s. All I can say. And the Snowbirds, fantastic display team. And hi to Matteo. Once again, thanks to the mods this morning, Tom, Lee and Shirley. Shirley's been off with COVID. Lee had COVID for a little while. But we will be disappearing very soon because there is not much else going to be happening for a while. But what will happen is that I will log off, and lo and behold, we'll get a load of stuff taken off or landing. Always the way. But I will mention it one more time. Next week, Europe. Good morning, Gareth H. So this guy here, we're looking at EasyJet 52 Lima X-Ray A319 is off to Amsterdam, and we have a Ryanair just pushing back off to Kerry. We have a Bizjet now on the runway departing, and I reckon he will get up pretty quick because he's very small. This is the Abbey kind of Bizjet. a citation maybe. Jeffrey says, are you going to Europe by any chance next week? Don't know what gives you that idea. I've not said anything about it. I've not said a thing. Gal, excellent stream today, Darren. Thanks, Gal. And Gal, thank you so much for your help today. You've been an absolute star. Ah, yes, Dave. Audio sounds like that's. Okay, I'll respond to that. Dave, Phantom. Audio okay, but there is a loud noise ever so often, like the mic is being knocked. That's my belly. When I'm panning around, depending if they're landing or taking off, my microphone is in a position at the moment where my belly may touch it now and again. Not saying I'm a big lad, but my belly just may touch it now and again. Now you can laugh. Cessna citation, get in. So yeah, it does die down, Dan, after 10 o'clock. So what we'll do, we shall call it a day very, very shortly. And what I'm going to do, Dave, is that I'm going to breathe in and try and lose weight before my next stream. Because, yeah, or move the microphone next time. It hits me gut. Note to self, don't put microphone where belly's going to be. Breathe in, Darren. I can't breathe in much more. Jeez. And Louise has put a warm, wide welcome to everyone around the world. Yes, good morning, everybody. Wherever you are, whether it's evening, night, afternoon, welcome to Aviation Action. You're all welcome. Please do subscribe. Please do press that follow button. We're free. I don't need to say anything else. We're absolutely free and we love what we do. And Dean has put, morning, pretty new to your streaming, loving the stream. Thanks so much, Dean. Dan, only really caught the end of the stream, been lurking in the background, really enjoying it. Thank you very much, Dan. And Sally, good show, thank you, Sally. And Lyle Brink, thank you for putting this up. No, thank you for joining us. Like I've said before, and I'll say it again, without you guys watching and without my moderators, there wouldn't be any live streams. So thanks for joining me, and thanks for everyone who's joined us today, and new subscribers and people that keep coming back. You're a glutton for punishment, but I really do appreciate you coming back and giving us the support. It just makes us want to go out again and again and again and again. Fire engine coming down the runway. Two fire engines coming down the runway. Be interesting. There he goes. Fire tender 2. Now they're a beast of an engine, they are. Hi Chris, great stream, hope to catch your military stuff soon. Yes, again, we're keeping away from the frontline stuff for the time being, as you could probably appreciate, but very soon we'll be doing some more training places, either Cranwell, Shoreby with the helicopters, Are Valley again. And when we can, when things die down on the military side, with certain things going off in Europe, we'll head back to RAF Lakenheath and Coningsby. Flight attendant number 2. So we have a Ryanair, just taxiing down, and I personally think we'll have another look to see what's going on. I think we'll call the Ryanair a day, guys, because there's not much else going on. The lulla's now kicking in place. What's wrong? Nothing. They're just doing a check. There's nothing wrong. And Henry put, audio is fine when you are talking, but every time a plane takes off I hear loud jet engine noise instead. I hope so. Great stream from my favourite spot, which is my old stomping ground. That's fantastic, Henry. I want my DHL. I was really hoping for that to come out. Really was. If you guys know about the DHL, if it was coming out, then yeah, we'd wait. But I don't know if it's going to be coming out or not. Dan Bond, yeah, not sure why the EasyJet 319 is holding. Flight radar shows it's on the way to runway 07. Val's put, been another exciting morning, bless you. Thank you for joining us. So the Ryanair is at the hold, ready for departure. If you guys know about this DHL, if it's definitely going to be going or not, we'll wait. Look at the heat haze down there, and it's freezing. Blue Air did arrive. Blue Air has already landed. So you might have missed that one, Louise, when you're going to get yourself a cup of tea or something. You might have missed that one landing. And last, it's been a great stream from Steve. Alexander, the F-15s should be heading back home very soon. The Seymour Johnsons, whatever left at Lakenheath, will be heading home. They've finished their deployment, I do believe, here in the UK. So that EasyJet is off to Amsterdam. He's awaiting departure. What we'll do, we'll wait for him on the hope that we're going to get the DHL ping in. At the moment he's not, so we'll wait for the EasyJet and then we shall call it a good day. Because I don't think we're going to get the DHL, bless him. But once again, thank you very much for joining us this morning. really is appreciated. Looking at what's coming in, we have 2 aircraft about half an hour. They're coming in, so I don't know what's going out, and rather just stand here and waffle on. We've got another one coming out from Belfast. He's 46 minutes away. So in about half an hour, 45 minutes, we do have some other aircraft coming in, but I just don't want to sit here waffling away for the next 45 minutes. Yeah, the EasyJet was due out at 9:25, so maybe it's missed his slot. Yes, maybe. There's nothing else pushing back or starting up. So we'll either get this EasyJet and then we'll disappear. And hello, the man who speaks in aviation. Hello to you. And doesn't look like nothing is going out until 10:45. Yes, so that's when it gets a little bit busy again. So if you're all right with it then, guys, what we'll do, we shall not even bother with this EasyJet. We'll call it a day now. We finished off with the Ryanair departing, the 737. I'll say it one more time. Join us next week, where we'll be live in Europe. Our first ever trip to Europe. I've not said it earlier on, so this is the first time I've mentioned it. Please join us in Europe next week. If everything goes okay, there'll be 2 or 3 live streams, civilian and military. That's all I can say. Keep an eye out on the posts. I'll be putting out notifications, plenty of time to give you enough notice of when we're going live. Thanks again for today. Really appreciate you joining us. Until next week, have a fantastic week. Don't get too cold. It's going to be -4 or 5 and snow on Thursday, I do believe. But until then, thanks moderators, thanks Shirley, thanks Tom, and thanks Lee. But until next time, next week, thanks all new subscribers. Take care. Bye bye.